We're gonna try cast this. You just need to get uncomfortably close to me. Okay.
We're tri-casting.
All right. Can you try talking?
Hi.
Okay. It'll kind of work. Not really though.
No.
All right. Give us. Oh God. All right. Emil, give us the inside scoop on Smuckers.
Emil, what's the scoop?
I don't know. Emil is
What's
now.
the gossip? What's the hot gossip?
Emil is now pensively watching. So I think if there were
he
to be
he doesn't have time to give us the hot gossip. He has Skittles.
It's true. Skittles are fire.
He's
I
busy.
think that if there were to be hot gossip about Smuckers, there would be the fact that Smuckers is, he took us first Nebs about a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
And he's been performing incredibly well at both, Nebs Prime as well as Nebs After Dark. And so this could potentially be, we could be seeing this summer really
the summer of Smuckers?
Maybe the summer of
Could it be?
Smuckers. Possibly. If not specifically the summer of Smuckers, but just
That would be super hot fire if that happened.
It would be super hot fire. But just this could very much be, like the time period where Smuckers kind of, breaks that wall. Not necessarily a mental block, but just kind of a performance wall. Of
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. I have my controller back.
And
the performance wall. He levels up.
Yeah, exactly.
He levels up. Yeah.
Smuckers has kind of been at that point where it's like, where you're approaching endgame, and so it's like it just takes forever to just crack that next level.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's kind of where Smuckers has been, where he'll beat a DJ or he'll beat G or even the Moon. But
are you saying like he can do it, but it's not consistent, and then he's like about to level up to that point where he can consistently
recently,
compete?
it has been that way, where he will beat them, but it will be slightly inconsistent. But recently, it has been that Smuckers has been doing it with such consistency and has been doing it to not just singular opponents, but instead throughout the entire tournament and throughout the entire upper or losers bracket.
Yeah.
So I think that really what we're seeing is Smuckers has definitely leveled up, and he's
I've
really.
got to say he's the Falcon I'm hyped about right now.
Yeah, I would say that he's got probably the cleanest movement of Falcons right now.
It is very clean.
It's not the fanciest, and it's not the most perfect, but it's clean, it's smooth, and it's consistent.
I would agree with that. I would absolutely agree. He's fun to watch too.
Oh yeah.
He has his, he has a very, in some ways, a very optimal Falcon playstyle.
Mm-hmm.
But it's fun. It's fun to watch.
I think that he is quite possibly the new incarnation of Hax.
Really?
That's
a bold claim.
Well, because the thing about Hax was that even though Hax played optimally, he also didn't play like straight up, like 20GX style of
he
just
didn't play
tech
crazy.
chasing. He played kind of that style that S2J has been chasing over the past 6 months, where
it was somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that Smuckers is definitely in that mold.
He didn't play that. He didn't play that like wild Falcon stereotype, but he also doesn't play this optimal.
He doesn't play Falcon like he's chic.
It's somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
It's somewhere in the middle. There's a. Thank you. There's a found optimization, but there's not.
Yeah, and I think
it's fun to watch still.
Yeah, I mean, like you look at how Smuckers approaches these down throw combos, or how he approaches building off of down airs, especially. Like Smuckers really loves doing down air setups, down air to knee, down air to back air, down air to the jab reset grab. Yeah, and it's really exciting to just see how he uses Falcon's movement and Falcon's moves to create just this deadly character.
For sure. That being said, there are a couple things. Ooh, that was nice.
Even with the weak knee, yeah, that was nice.
There are a couple things I've noticed that Smuckers automatically goes for covering that I think DJ has already read and figured out. For example, when DJ gets knocked off the ledge with some kind of weak move where he's not that far, Smuckers automatically tries to cover it with a knee.
That was a really creative combo, by the way.
That was a really creative combo.
Up smash to an up air to a knee.
As I was making this point about Smuckers' knees, he's made 2 really interesting combos with the knee, so this is
good
funny.
spacing from DJ, by the way, on that F smash.
Yeah. Now that we've evened it up, we actually have to update this. DJ has gone to 1 game.
I think it. Try toggling it with the action. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Okay. Yeah, no.
I haven't updated streams in a while.
Anyway, yeah, you know, I really just enjoy.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
nice. That's beautiful.
That was beautiful to watch.
Smuckers is also one of the Falcons that I really enjoy how often he'll use down tilt, just because down tilt.
He does get a lot of mileage off of down tilt, which you
yeah,
don't see a
down
lot.
tilt above 40 or 50% is actually a really good setup.
Right there.
Yep.
You saw it again. He just used it twice in the same stock. You know, you see it, and it almost doesn't resonate with what kind of mileage he
Now
gets
that
out
was
of it.
also beautiful because of the fact that he used the up air, but it was timed at the right part of the hitbox where DJ was going to be the maximum distance away. So he could up air and then recover from ledge rather than just grab ledge. So he was able to optimize that situation. So shout outs to Smuckers. Alex, I love you. He doesn't acknowledge my love ever.
Hey, listen, he's in a best of 5 situation right now. You can't.
It's true.
You can't expect the attention.
I don't expect it. I demanded it. Please, Matt. Anyway, so I do love, like you said, DJ definitely is a player who kind of downloads people over time, and I think that DJ really understands that the key to beating Smuckers is just to simply outplay him in the neutral. And I think that that's what we're seeing is DJ's movement is really clean. His approaches are very cleaned up.
Yeah, Smuckers is really persistent about covering that close to ledge Fox recovery. That
Good gimp by DJ, by the way.
yeah, that was a good gimp. He's really persistent about covering that
Ooh,
right
the
there.
nair
That's,
coverage.
That's what he always wants to cover, but I think DJ has figured out that that's the option Smuckers is going to try to cover most of the time.
Now also, another thing that Smuckers does is he will, instead of doing the down throw into a combo to build up percent, he will just forward throw you off the stage and try to go for an edge guard, which I think is interesting. It's surprisingly non-optimal for Smuckers. Good up there.
Oh, could say the ledge. I would have been a stock. It is not optimal, but I think that's more of one of those personal flowcharts that you develop. Yeah, you know, you kind of like, even though you have your character flowchart combos, you develop your own personal flowcharts as well, and I think that's one of Smuckers.
I'd be really interested to see if he did it when he plays other characters as well.
It will be.
Ooh,
yeah.
That up air. Again,
There we
these
go.
up airs near the ledge. You know, that's another thing that has consistently always impressed me about Smuckers is how particular he is about knockback and angles and using those to his advantage. And
For
just
sure.
understanding, you know, like how to use back air angles or how to use the up air angles.
I think he gets it. He just like kind of gets it. No, this is not. Yeah.
That's
a stock.
It's not a good situation
That's
to be
gonna
in.
be a stock.
And you can see, you know, Alex, he shakes his head a little bit, but, you know, he's not super phased by it. And I think that that's one of the great, and there we go. That's what we're talking about, just using that movement and using all those moves as best as he can.
Absolutely.
Let's see what DJ
It's
does off of
interesting
this.
how the stage plays into this. I've liked seeing how.
DJ.
Ooh,
That
wow,
was clean.
ouch.
Dash attack to
Yeah.
up tilt to dash attack, up tilt, and then
That was brutal.
that was brilliant. That was
That was a brutal
completely non-optimal, but it worked beautifully.
I've
Shout
liked-
outs to DJ.
I've liked seeing specifically in the context of Nebs how Frozen Stadium has worked out. And
Oh, yeah.
this is one of there we go, name. This is one of those interesting cases for me is that like in this situation, DJ on Frozen Stadium, it's really good.
Yeah. I mean, DJ is someone who focuses on neutral movement. I mean, you know, he is.
And Fox can absolutely outplay Falcon on this stage.
Oh, yeah.
with no transformations.
Now, at this point, Alex is going to be looking for a grab and will probably be going for that down throw instead of the forward throw. He needs to get a percentage.
There we go.
Or he can just fucking die.
Or he can just die.
Yeah. So in that situation, he was looking primarily for, you know, just building up damage and getting a stock off of a single really solid combo, but he couldn't produce it. Oh well. I like this. I like this. This is good. Completely
unlike Frozen Stadium, this gets rid of those platforms. Which
I was just about to say, completely unabated movement for Smuckers. He doesn't have to worry about platforms. He doesn't have to worry about any sort of jank interrupting his combo.
Absolutely, and Smuckers has good movement on the ground. I think it was the platforms on Stadium that were kind of messing him up a little bit.
Yeah. You know, I think that this
getting caught on those platforms against a Fox who really knows how to work them it's a problem. You know.
I think that again, in terms of, I hate to like reiterate on this and rehash this, but in terms of like Smuckers being kind of a new version of Hacks. Hacks was always focused on Falcon's ground movement, integrating wave dashes properly into dash dances and moonwalks, and I think that Smuckers has really developed a lot of those same movement patterns and characteristics.
Smuckers is Hacks.
Smuckers is the white Hacks, essentially.
It's the white Hacks. They're the same thing.
Yeah.
No difference. Different Falcon skin color, that's it. But there we go.
The kick was an interesting decision.
There we go.
Oh, the reverse knee. Classic Smuckers.
That was good.
No
I don't know.
hack stashes this time around.
Yeah, I feel like Smuckers could be playing. I don't know what that knee was for there. I feel like Smuckers could be playing a little bit safer when it comes to.
He might be able to recover this. No.
Oh no.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
He's not gonna make it back.
Yeah, he would have been able to perfectly grab ledge if DJ wasn't there, but at that point you can't drift higher than you are.
See, that's another example of where Smuckers always covers the side B option, what we just saw there, and he would almost be better off every once in a while mixing
perfect spacing on that nair.
It was good spacing. He would be better off though once in a while mixing up his recovery coverage with covering a Firefox instead. He frequently covers the immediate side B.
Good reverse knee again. Classic Smuckers.
And the recovery needs to be like mixed up a little bit. Or the recovery coverage needs to be mixed up a little bit.
So I would say at this point in the match, I would give the neutral to DJ. I think that DJ is controlling the neutral a little bit better. I think that he's just maintaining stage control a little bit better than Alex. But Alex's combo game is solid, so I think that this is really a total toss-up, despite the percentage difference.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing to watch is that DJ can win the neutral over and over, but then
that
give
was cheeky as fuck. The fucking descending knee. What a way to fucking cover your fall.
That's what I was just thinking though, is that DJ can win the neutral over and over, but you give it one good combo from
DJ's game,
and
he's controlling the neutral so well.
Give it one good combo though, and Smuckers could just take the stock like that.
Yeah, he can take a stock, but then DJ has an entire other stock, and look at how well he's controlling just Smuckers' DI.
Oh yeah, at that point.
Perfect reads.
At that point.
No DI in the words of DJ.
What's up? Oh, it does?
What? Oh.
Check it out. No, I'm sorry about that.
Okay, we might have a technical problemo. Emily might know the TV setup better. How well do you know the TV setup?
Emily, the string setup is flickering. What's happening? We got a problem with the stream setup. It's like flickering controls. It's kind of messing up there.
Oh my God, is that anyone Joey, the best Widowmaker in North America?
Dude, I could like the best Widowmaker in North America.
Fucking trash, dude.
I suck. I sucked at that game, but I just wanted to make a big excuse on Facebook.
You're a terrible